Hey all, Heber here. So, it's Christmas sale, or it will be just for another few days. So, if you want to get this ship here that I'm playing here, the Hyuga Winter Edition, then you should probably buy it in the next few days before the next update comes out. So anyway, there's 4 winter ships, and I've already looked at the Hyuga W, and I really like that one. I thought it was really great, and it actually has a few, differences compared to the Tech Tree ship. In this case here, with the Hyuga, like the W version, the winter version here, it's unfortunately exactly the same as the normal premium Hyuga. And although I said unfortunately, that's actually a good thing, because Hyuga is extremely powerful. I think it's the best battleship from like a performance perspective, and it's all the way down to tier 5, which is a little bit nuts. So here we are moving in towards the middle of the map, and there's a very careless Fubuki here, and we're just gonna take a shot. And you see, like, battleships are a threat to destroyers. Like, I see so many times, every time there's a destroyer just anywhere near or gets spotted anywhere on the map, all the battleships, they just run away, and yeah, that's usually a recipe for disaster. Anyway, so should you buy the Hyuga W or Winter Edition here? And if you already have the premium ship, the normal Hyuga, then the answer is absolutely not. No. There's no point buying the ship again. It's the same ship. And when I say the same ship, I mean it is exactly the same ship, apart from the camo. And really, if you already have this premium here for 10,000 doubloons, you don't have to buy it again. Unless you are collecting ships, of course. But if you don't have the Hyuga already, which like anyone who's playing this game here and is just a little bit serious about it should definitely have this ship. I don't care which version you buy, but you should have Hyuga in your collection, because it's just so good. It's just so powerful, and it's just a nuts ship really down here at tier 5. I still don't understand why Wargaming allows it, but whatever. I'm having a good time when I play it, and I'm certainly going to keep doing that. And since the Hyuga W came out, I'm kind of I'm taking that as meaning that we're not gonna get a nerf to the ship here, because if that was the case, it would probably be a CE version, or the W would come out with different specs or stats or something like that. But the fact that it's exactly the same leads me to believe that the Wargaming thinks that the ship is okay. So I'm fine with that. Like I said, I'm having a great time in this ship here. Yeah. So if that's the case, then that's fine with me. So now we are attracting the carrier's attention here, and that's, par for the course when you're a CC. But to get back to the fact whether you should buy the ship or not, but then yes, definitely buy it. If you don't have it already, then buy one of the versions. It doesn't matter which one. I mean, I'm partial to the original, the premium, just the Hyuga, not the Hyuga W. I don't like this camo particularly. So, but again, it's completely up to you. The ships are identical, so it doesn't matter at all. But what you will get if you purchase the ship here is probably the best, at least one of the absolute best battleships in the game. I've said this before, but my tier 5 Hyuga here is performing better than any of my legendary battleships. Like, on average, I get more damage, I get more XP, I get way more kills in this ship here. And I mean, it's not really that hard to figure out why, because you're playing down here at tier 5, and I have a fully maxed Takagi on this ship here, the full dispersion build. And yeah, it's I'm not gonna say it's unfair, because it's not, but you are going to have quite an advantage down here against especially players who aren't as familiar with the game and perhaps don't have their commanders leveled up that much yet. And I'm kind of thinking that's probably why this ship is performing so much better than my legendary ships, because as bad as legendary tier is, most people have high level commanders once they make it to that tier. But down here at tier 5, Yeah, it's a different ball game entirely. So if you weigh up the cost in doubloons against what you're getting out of the ship, then, you know, from a value perspective, this is probably the best premium you can buy in the game. Yes, it is. This ship here is just crazy, and I really enjoy playing it. So like I said earlier, I guess this, you know, addition of the Hyuga W means that this ship is not going to be nerfed. So that's a good thing, and I'm kind of happy about that. I mean, I think Wargaming could dial it down, but I'm not going to ask them to. I haven't asked them to, because like I said earlier, I think the main reason for this ship to perform as well as it does is simply down to the commanders, really. And I mean, that's fair enough. That's the rules of the game. So I don't really have that much of a problem with this ship here performing, well, like, you know, well above any other tier 5 battleship I play anyway. Another positive about this ship is that it's making me spend more time down here at tier 5. I've actually played it quite a bit, I'll say, because, like I said, it's a lot of fun. And I can't really play that many cruisers down here at tier 5 because it's really only Exeter that I can play the way I want to play. And as good as Exeter is, it just gets a little, you know, boring playing just one cruiser all the time down here. There's that Budioni again. That is the luckiest Budioni, this guy here. He keeps like my salvos just keep missing him. So we try to aim a little bit like lower this time, see if we get a better result. But yeah, anyway, that's not usually the case in Hyuga because this ship here is just accurate, and there we got our nice hit there, devastating strike and everything. So now I'm going to actually get a shot at the carrier here, and I have a choice. I can slow down here and try to, you know, get some cheap damage off this carrier here at a distance of 11 kilometers, or I can keep going full speed and cut off that battleship. You can see like ahead of me, he's just about to come around the corner, and right now I'm thinking I should probably take on the battleship. Like, as tempting as it is to just sit here and fire on the carrier, it's more important to get that battleship, that New Mexico there, out of the way, because he's almost half health, and he is sort of a threat actually. So the carrier will just have to sit out there and wait. I got a very good salvo at him, and I got a Confederate out of that. So we're gonna leave it with that and go and you know, annoy this guy here instead, because we are 4 versus 4 now, and if I can get rid of this battleship here, then we're pretty much sure to win this battle here. While on the other hand, if I get rid of the carrier, all that means is that carrier will just stop pestering me, because that's pretty much what he's been doing the whole game, and it's not really gonna make that much difference to my teammates. So the New Mexico is the better target here, I think. I could be wrong, but let me know what you think if you disagree. And, you know, it's nice, like I said earlier, to, you know, get back to basics at tier 5, play some a little bit more, you know, simple gameplay down here. The ships don't have so many like fancy Q gadgets and stuff like that. It's more, you know, just, you know, aim, shoot, and kill the enemy. So it's a nice change of pace from Legendary and tier 7, not tier 8, because that's pretty disappointing anyway. So we'll just get the rear turrets in here and finish this guy off, and that nets us almost 150,000 damage here, and just 2 more torpedoes from the annoying carrier. And I was kind of hoping to be able to finish off the carrier, but someone got there before me. But still, this like pretty good performance here in Hyuga at tier 5, 150,000 damage, 2700 XP or something like that. And that's what I say, like, this is a powerful ship and a lot of fun to play. And if you don't have it, you should buy it immediately. I don't care which version, but buy it. So hope you enjoyed it, and see you out there.